Hello student, today we will talk about the different types of the hormones which are secreted at the time of menstrual cycle. So these are 5 in number: estrogen, FSH, LH, progesterone and HCG. So here first hormone estrogen. As you know, this estrogen hormones secreted by the follicles before the birth of child. It means from first month of pregnancy in embryonic state, but at the time of reproductive cycle, growing follicles secrete these hormones in more amount. This hormones is secreted by growing follicle. Okay, and these hormones help in repairing of endometrium and blood vessel, because you know that in each reproductive cycle endometrium break down, and after that there is need to make a new endometrium and repairing of the blood vessel. So this work performed by the estrogen hormones initially, and these hormones also help in growth of the follicle. Actually it is secreted by the follicle, but it also helpful in growth of the follicle, because due to effect of this estrogen hormones, growing follicle or Graafian follicle reached in surface region of the cortex from mid place. It means Graafian follicle, which is present in center of the cortex region, it reached in peripheral region of the cortex region of ovary due to effect of estrogen hormone. So prime function is this, that it help in repairing the endometrium and blood vessel, and it also increases the thickness of the endometrium. So it is very interesting hormones, and after that I will talk about two function of this estrogen, because estrogen also secreted by the corpus luteum. So when amount of the estrogen is sufficient in body, then it have two functions. First, it block the secretion of FSH. It means it give negative feedback for the FSH hormones. So pituitary hormone stop the secretion of FSH. So level of the FSH not increases, otherwise new follicle may form. And second thing, it stimulate the pituitary gland for the secretion of the LH before the ovulation. It means in 14th day it stimulates. That's why in 14th day more amount of the LH hormone secreted by the pituitary gland, hence ovulation is possible. So second hormone, FSH hormone, secreted by the anterior pituitary, as you know, and it stimulates the follicular growth. Okay, it means growth of the follicle depend upon the FSH hormones. Okay, so second thing, it help in or it stimulate growth of the follicle, and it also stimulate the follicle for the secretion of the estrogen amount in more amount. Okay, and it means finally in one word you may say as that it help to change primary follicle to Graafian follicle. Now third hormone, that is LH. So LH hormone secreted by anterior lobe of the pituitary. And what is the function of the LH hormones? Help in the growth of the follicle. First, final growth. It means in last time, in starting FSH help in growth, but FSH and LH are synergistic hormone. That's why it also help in growth or final growth of the follicle. And second thing is this, in 14th day when amount of the LH hormones is more, then it is known as the LH surge, and due to this region, it means more amount of the LH, ovulation take place in 14th day. After that, when ovum come out from the follicle, So remaining part of the follicle is known as carpus, which is filled with the blood. That's why it is known as carpus hemorrhagic. So this LH hormone convert corpus hemorrhagic into corpus luteum. Corpus luteum is yellow in color because internally because in inner side it have lutein. Due to the presence of the lutein, it is yellow in color. And it also stimulates to the corpus luteum for the secretion of progestin hormone and estrogen hormones. It means corpus luteum secrete two hormone, first progestin and second estrogen. Very interesting and important point here. That's why after 14th day, estrogen, amount of the estrogen, actually it is increases as follicle is increases because growing follicle secrete estrogen. But after the ovulation, corpus luteum also secrete the estrogen, so amount of the estrogen continuously increases, and here corpus luteum start the secretion of the progestin. But very interesting point here that estrogen hormones when present in more amounts, then it block the secretion of the FSH because it gives negative feedback for FSH hormone. Similarly here progestin hormone inhibit secretion of LH hormones when its amount is more. It means in 21st day when its amount is more, then it gives negative feedback for the LH hormones. So secretion of the LH hormones stop. It is very interesting point. I will discuss it in last. So now progestin hormone secrete. So progestin hormone secreted by the corpus luteum. Okay, and final growth means it help in thickness of the endometrium. It means it also increase the thickness of the endometrium, and main function is this, that it maintain endometrium. Meaning is this, that if progestin hormones present in body, so endometrium will not fall off. Okay, that's why it is known as pregnancy hormone, because it maintain the pregnancy. So which hormones is known as pregnancy hormones? This is progestin hormones is known as progestin is known as pregnancy hormones, because if it is in high level in blood, then endometrium never be fall. After that, SCG. So suppose that fertilization take place. So if fertilization take place, so 7 days time, approx 7 days time is taken to reach embryo or zygote from ampulla region of the fallopian tube to uterus region. It means after 14 day means 15 to 21st, it means approx 7 day time is taken. So approx in 21st day, embryo implant in uterus region, and in this time outer layer of the embryo secrete one hormone, that is HCG. And this HCG hormones, I told to you that progestin hormones in 21st day when it is in more amount, so it block the secretion of the LH hormones. So when LH hormones not secreted by the pituitary gland, so automatically corpus luteum decrease the secretion of the progestin hormones. So gradually amount of the progestin hormones decreases after 21st day, because corpus luteum gradually decrease in size due to absence of LH. That's why if no pregnancy, so after 21st day amount size of the corpus luteum decreases and amount of the progestin level also decreases. And in 27-28 days amount of the progestin and estrogen is very low. Due to the low amount of the progestin, endometrium is fall off and new menstrual cycle is started because menstruation start. But suppose that fertilization take place, so in 21st day when LH is not secreted, but in blood SCG present, because SCG secreted by embryo. So this SCG hormones stimulate corpus luteum to secrete progestin beyond the normal time. It means now HCG stimulate the corpus luteum for the secretion of the progestin and estrogen hormones, not for only 14 days, because normally progestin secreted maximum 14 to 15 days, but if pregnancy is maintained, it means a fertilization take place, then this corpus luteum can secrete progestin 1 or 2 months due to effect of HCG hormones. That's why this HCG hormones, which is secreted by the outer layer of the embryo, it is present in all fluid of the pregnant lady, as in blood, in urine. So we tested the pregnancy with the help of HCG hormones, and this is known as pregnancy test or Gravidex test. Okay, thank you.